Hey everybody, this is Les, aka Sister Slayer, here with the Bitten Apple TV in conjunction with It Came From the Radio, and we are here at the KHEM Fest in Newark, New Jersey. I am here with one of the most amazing artists I have ever seen, Mshindo. I saw your art a mile away, and it took me to a place that was almost so mystical and Coptic and African at the same time. I just want to know a little bit, because you told me you've been around a long time, so I want to know about you, about your art, and the philosophy behind your art, because the pictures are just of a different world.
I'm a self-trained artist who has been working probably a good 45 of the 50-something odd years that I've been alive. And there was something that occurred to me as a child, that my work did not display my own culture, that I drew superhero books and there were no people of color as leaders in those stories. And for some reason, the spirit alerted me to that. And right there, I made an agreement with the self to never default to someone else to speak about my creativity, that I always go right from where we are naturally and indigenously, from our experience on the planet, because it's so rich that for me to default to a third party is an insult to my own journey.
I agree with you on that. And let me ask you this, when you did this, was this something that just came up from you, like the spirit told you this is the world, this is not anything you studied, you didn't go and study African culture or anything, this is something that was innate in you? Yeah. And it actually shows in your art.
Well, yes, my experience is an authentic one. If you think about Michelangelo and you think about these artists, I am living in that kind of likeness, because this is all I do and this is all I have done. And by having something so concentrated, or to focus on something long enough where it becomes concentrated, I liken it to a laser. I describe my art as a tactical nuclear device.
Okay, I see that. I definitely see that, because it triggered something in me.
Yes, ma'am, because what I'm trying to do is remind us of our greatness. And that, the greatness in part has been taken away from us through imagery. I am a master at that because I learned it from the masters. I pay a lot of attention to Western images and ideology. I know where they're taking us. And I know exactly how to undo it with the same profound imagery, message, subconscious message, and symbology.
I got that. So let me ask you, when did you become awake, in a sense? Because at what point in your life did you say, this is so ingrained in me, this is something that I want to do, I want to change from what Western ideology or Western art has shown us as being greatness, and I want to create what is great within me?
The first stage was as a 5-year-old, without knowing the complexity of what I was choosing. It was more of a destiny finding me, and me being open enough to agree with destiny's choice for me. As I got older, it was just intuitive. It's so intuitive who I am, and I am led by my intuition, which allows me to admire women on a deep level. You women represent water, and the fluidity of water. First of all, it's where life springs from, but if you are flexible like water in your life and in your body, it is difficult for you to break.
Oh, wow. You just spoke volumes right there. You really did. You know, I've took theology classes, and I remember that I talked to one of my teachers one time, and he said that when God created man, he created man to till the land, to walk with him and talk to him. But when he created woman as the helpmate, he created a different side of man that man did not have. And that was the softer side of things, the most intuitive, the one that was much more malleable over the things of God. And so you just said something that just is really rich, and that came within you. That's a gift that came within you.
I am an observer, and by being an observer, I learned that African people are powerful because we have been observing for millennia. And it is through that observation that our wisdom comes. And that wisdom now is what civilized the earth. It is why everybody in the world finds it so easy to copy what we do, because their first civilized thinking came through us.
But that's also why they fear us.
Well, that's true, but you can only fear us if you are selfish.
That's true. We got a lot to give to a society.
Not only have we given, but we have taught and shared. If you see that and you steal from it, it says more about you than your victim.
Well, you know what they say that when you copy someone, that is the best form of a compliment because you're copying something. But you're right. You know, there's things within our culture that have come out that have changed a whole world. You know, our music, our style. Yes.
We continue to make those changes.
It's a powerful thing to say. Now, I know that you actually drew some things for some of the creators here, some of the comments here. So let me know, ask you, what do you have in the future? What are you going to be doing in the future? And if you have a social media that people can catch up with you and follow you.
I can be caught on Twitter, Facebook. I'm just starting to Instagram. My website is mshindoiart.com. And the new project I'm working on is Dynasty of the Magi. It is a 45-zone multiplayer video game for mobile that you'll be able to download from iTunes very soon.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. I bet it is. If it looks anything like your art, it's going to be amazing.
I tell people this. I wanted to make my art so good that it turned into fiat currency. I bought a car with my art without giving a single fiat dollar because of the quality of my art. That's the power that we have in our imagination.
Wow. So we're definitely going to follow you, follow where you're going, because you already are greatness, but you are designed for a bigger greatness. And this is definitely his art. It takes you to a different realm. It really does. When you see it, you see so much imagery in it, so much detail that does not compare to Western art. That's all I have to say. So let's take a bite out of Mshindo. Let's follow him, and we will see you soon.